Today we're going to look at the dispatch system and driver manifest. So on my dispatch screen here, I have all the active shipments that have been entered into the system. Once a shipment's been completed, it'll drop off the screen. So when a delivery is delivered or pickup is recovered, it'll drop off of my dispatch board. You can see the shipment status by choosing the status column here, and if I open up any of these jobs, you'll be able to see all the shipment information. If I click on Show Only Selected Date, it's going to show me all the shipments for this service date. If I uncheck that, I'll view everything up to my service date here. So there are several reports that you can use within the dispatch system. If I open up one of these jobs, you'll see I have routing set up as Delta and my ETA here. What that does is allow me to run an airport sweep report to show me all the freight that's coming in on Delta. So if I click on the printer icon here, I can choose airport sweep. I have my carrier and my ETA date. If I hit run report, it's going to show me all of these shipments that are coming in on Delta here. Now, for each job, you can go in and mark it received once the freight's been recovered from Delta, or you can just use on hand when it's back on the dock. Now, with most of these statuses, you can just right-click and update the status, or you can just open up the shipment and update it here. So in this case, I'm going to grab 3 or 4 jobs. By using the Shift key, selecting the top and then the bottom one, I can select them in a group, or I can use my Control key and grab them out of a list. So I'm going to take these jobs here, I'm going to right-click, I'm going to say Mark on Hand. That will update their shipment status here, and if I open up one of the jobs, you'll see that I put the current date and time in. Now that the jobs are marked on hand, I can go back to my reports and I can run a dock check report, show me all the freight that's currently marked on hand. And those jobs will show up in that report. Once the freight's on hand, you can again use the right-click function, select a group of them, right-click, and then you can assign your driver. So we're going to choose a driver here, Peter Allen. And once you do that, it's going to ask you if you want to mark the shipments out for delivery. In the case of a pickup, you'd be marking them dispatched. So we'll say yes, and you'll see the status updates as OFD. Now what I can do is I can go back to my reports, click on my printer icon, and I can run a delivery manifest. Choose my driver here. And it's going to show me all of the shipments that have a status of OFD and are assigned to that driver. Now if you want to manually route the manifest, you can go to Dispatch Action and click on the Driver Manifest button here. Now this will allow you to take shipments and drag them over and manually make that manifest in whatever order you would like for the driver. So I'll drag these over here. I'll assign my driver and then click Create Manifest. Now I have the option to update the shipments as OFD, or I can leave them as the same status so you can pre-manifest the night before. And if you have the mobile data system, you can send the jobs to the driver's mobile data unit. Click on Manifest, and then it'll give me the option to print again. Now once a manifest is created in this manual manifesting system, you can view them over here. There's my driver and there's his manifest number 13. If I want to add a shipment to that manifest, I can just right click on it, say Add to Existing Manifest, choose number 13, and then it will move it onto his manifest and I can reprint it. Once the shipment's been completed and the driver calls in the POD, you can right-click, say Mark POD, put in the current date and time, and then it will drop off the dispatch screen because it's completed. For pickups, if you right-click on the shipment, mark it recovered, it should drop off the screen.